Hi, students. This is evening, so I'm going to wish you all a very good evening. This is Don Prakashya, Faculty, Event Management, Code 3TM1. Now, let us just conclude on the second module, that is the pre event stage. Now, as four teams have already finished the events, you'd actually come to know that a lot of planning is required. We've gone through all of these things. Creativity, theme, learning curve, SWOT analysis, budget and funding, possible revenues, expenses, the budget, sponsorship, branding and marketing, PR and networking, case studies we have discussed, staffing involvement, legal requirements, patent and license requirements, leadership and delegation, venue premise planning, the venue details, the checklist, booking the venue, overnight accommodation, vendor and supply seekers, security planning, health and safety issues, what health and safety issues affect the event you organize, contingency planning, common examples of them, insurance, checklist. This is what I had discussed. Timetable, deadlines. Now, let's take it from here. Deadlines are crucial for every event manager because there are a lot of sub events between and within an event. So it's very necessary for you all to create checklists with deadlines. So that's why checklist with deadlines, overall deadlines as well as deadlines for different stages and phases. Now this is crucial. We need to prioritize our tasks so that we know what has to be done and when it has to be done, usually based on importance. The use of Excel is recommended with proper usage of stats and color. Strict monitoring also is necessary so that nothing is missed. One sheet or one file with all deadlines under one page is ideal, especially in today's world with use of technology is there, where you have a lot of apps, gadgets to do your checklist. Even a small sheet of paper also will help out. Let's move to the next slide. Think it through and visualize. This is something which I usually do on my personal level also. No matter how well you have planned, you usually see that there is a lot of gap between what is planned and what is being executed. You see the small things which is most important. So thinking it through, that is visualizing, helps a lot. This can happen at multiple stages of your event. It could be before your event starts as pre-event, in the pre-event itself, the initial part as well as the last part, and the final stage that may be the one day before. This is usually crucial when you could actually visualize, take it step by step, and that is when you get to fill a lot of gaps. For example, you might have planned a lot of things for your inauguration program. A small thing like who's going to receive the guests at what time, whether there is parking space available for the guests, whether we have informed the watchman. These kind of things can actually come out through proper visualization. Visualization is nothing but you think it through right from the starting point till the end point. And the end point need not be the closing validatory. The closing validatory is just the part of the game where after validatory also you will have to put things back like your props, your Banners have to be removed, put in the right place, signages have to be removed. If you have taken some props like your name plates, it has to be put back. So this is nothing but the things what I'm trying to tell you. Till the end you need to visualize, otherwise you are bound to get into a lot of trouble. So what happens? Take things step by step, narrate it like a movie script, and look for gaps or new ideas or even contingencies. Now, in a movie script, the reason I've mentioned the word movie script over here, it's very simple. In a movie script, you will get to see each and every dialogue. For example, there's a knock on a door, XYZ picks it up, someone has to come in a particular way, and they have to sit in a particular chair. Everything is narrated point by point like a documentary movie. So that is how you actually need to visualize your event. Of course, time is a constraint. Of course, when multiple people work in a team becomes a constraint, but this is a must. So let us move further. So planning the little detail is crucial. Once we run it through and visualize, we get a lot of scope to innovate and add creativity. Also, the small to the smallest detail can be looked at closely and sort it out can be done. Example, the type of glass used to serve a welcome drink. Initial time you are not bothered at what kind of welcome drink would that be and what kind of glass you're providing. But in the end stages, the smaller things also plays a lot of impact. And the final part, the mock run. Well, here again, it's subject to time and the importance of the event. But doing a mock run is usually very useful. Once all the planning is done, it is always advisable to run it over. Helps to check out the small flaws and errors. On paper, everything looks good, but in reality, there may be a lot of errors. Some errors could be very, very damaging. This is the word which is shown here, damaging. So you'll have to be very careful. So remember, your checklist, your deadlines, let me walk it back. The summarize mock run, planning the little detail, visualization, deadline, checklist, everything goes hand in hand. So with the help of these things, I am sure and certain that your events will become a grand success. This is the closing part of module 2. Thank you. See you on the other side of the third module. Thank you.